Welcome back. 4th of July, sadly, is over, and you might have all of those leftovers at home. So Betsy's given us some healthy options to maybe repurpose all those leftovers that we have from the 4th of July. Thanks for being here, Betsy.
Absolutely. There is no reason to throw food away, and you know we always have leftovers from the 4th. And on the 4th, we have been snacking all day. We have all of these things that you don't necessarily want to eat again just the way that they were. So we're going to take them and turn them into something else.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So we're going to start with a salad.
Okay.
Everybody has the veggie tray that they want to pretend everybody's going to eat.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so I am the one, I do
actually
eat the veggie tray, but a lot of people are just going to pretend that someone needs it because they put out a vegetable. Okay, so broccoli is a big one that's left over on the veggie tray.
Yeah.
Poor broccoli.
I know. We are going to use our broccoli to turn it into a lighter broccoli salad. Now, when people think of broccoli salad, they think of this heavily mayonnaise-laden thing, which is amazing, friends. But we're going to do it a little bit differently. So we've already chopped up some broccoli and some red onion.
Put a little red onion in here, too.
Some red onion. Now, I like to use red onion because it is a brighter onion flavor. Gives you just a little bit more of a kick. I go ahead and sprinkle some some black pepper. There we go.
Very different flavors.
Very different flavors. Some black pepper on there, and I like to use a little red pepper flake because it gives it just a little bit more kick. Okay, so now our dressing, we've used Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise, and today we've actually used non-dairy Greek yogurt, but you could use regular Greek yogurt. Okay, so we've taken a lot of stuff out there. We have used apple cider or red wine vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar if that's what you have on hand. Don't go get something fancy. We have red wine vinegar. Garlic in there. We've got some black pepper in there, some salt in there. Mix that in. Go ahead and pour all of that in there, all of it. Now, with this much, I would have a lot more broccoli in there, because we want it to be lightly dressed, and then you're just going to toss it. So then we've also got pepitas, because this is going to give us a little bit more, not that we need more fiber with our broccoli, but it's going to give us a little bit more crunch.
And some more flavor,
instead of adding like bacon, which is what a lot of people do for their salty crunch. Pepitas are going to do that. So then you've got this lovely little salad, a little bit of red pepper flake on top. And if you like it a little bit more tangy, I like to sprinkle a little bit more red wine vinegar on there. Gives it just a little bit more of an acidic kick.
Look at you zhuzhing that.
Right? Got a little sprinkle.
Great.
Okay, this one looks absolutely delicious. Great way to repurpose all of that broccoli from the tray that you didn't use. I love it. Okay.
So now we're going to use our leftover meat. Whether you're using, I've got pulled pork in here today. You can use your chicken. You can use your steak.
Can I try this?
Yeah, go ahead and try it. All I've made extra is quinoa. You could use rice. Quinoa is just going to be a little bit more of a healthy option, okay? We've got our leftover onions and peppers from the grill. You've always got those. Leftover potatoes, we've got sweet potatoes here today, but you can use whatever potatoes you have. So we're just going to build our little Buddha bowl, make it pretty first, okay? And you can dress this. The cool thing about a Buddha bowl is everybody can do it a little bit differently. They can put in what they want in there. So then we put our peppers in there, our sweet potatoes in there. If you want to add a little avocado, you could add a little avocado to it. Squeeze a little lemon on there. If you wanted to add black beans to add more fiber, or kidney beans, or whatever you like, then you have dressed your little bowl. You mix it all up together, and then you have a lovely little
Buddha bowl.
So used our leftovers there. Beautiful, right?
Yes.
Now, last thing we're going to make, we're going to use more of our crudité. We're going to use more of our quinoa that we made for our Buddha bowl. That fork is clean if you want to take a bite.
This is mainly just meat.
This is mainly just meat.
That's okay.
And you make your own. You do your own thing. You build that the way you want to build it. You could even throw a little broccoli in there. We love to cook down some Brussels sprouts and put in there. It's a great way to use up Brussels sprouts.
It's really filling too.
Right? Oh yes, it does. A little goes a long way. The quinoa is more filling than rice is. It's going to stay with you longer than rice does.
All right, what do we get?
Okay, now we are going to make a spring roll. We've got some crudité left. That's just our vegetables. We've got our quinoa left. So this is rice paper.
Okay, you're taking rice paper, you're dipping it in water.
Dipping it in water.
Does that make it sticky?
It makes it soft.
Okay.
So then you, just like you did with your Buddha bowl, you are going to fill it up however you want to fill it. So we're going to put a little rice in there. You can put some cucumbers in there. You can put avocado in there. I like to add green onion to it. We're going to stick a bell pepper in there. We're going to stick some bean sprouts in there.
All the healthy options.
All the healthy options.
And then you just wrap it up, and that's the idea.
Then we're going to wrap it up. And then we have this beautiful, Mackenzie, do you want to give this a little shake? That lid is nice and tight. Give that a good little shake. We've got this peanut sauce. Now, my water is not warm anymore, so it's not wrapping very well. Warm water works better.
Right.
But then you can dip in your little peanut sauce. And you have a spring roll. So this is one that I made earlier that has gotten a little softer.
Oh, yeah.
So you've
and
got
beautiful.
all of your veggies in there. You want to add a little bit more to it. You can stick it in a pan and you can fry it up, make it a little crisp.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
So
That sauce
then,
smells so
yes,
good.
this is tahini, soy sauce. I don't do a lot of measuring anymore, but it is about a half a cup of tahini.
About a half a cup.
About a quarter of a cup of soy sauce. I like to use the lower sodium soy sauce because I want to be able to control the amount of salt in there a little bit more, just to be able to add more flavors. I've got garlic, ginger, all sorts of things in here. You can spice it up with some red pepper.
Yum.
This actually goes really well on here too.
Great.
Yeah.
This is some great options, Betsy.
All
Awesome.
of it.
Great for us to consider when we got all of our leftovers.
No
right?
need to throw anything away.
Don't do
Turn
it.
it into something else.